Hi, everybody. This is Spiritual Teacher for You. I'm here to do a reading. Um, just know that I feel energies and I can see things in my mind's eye. I can feel emotions. And I'm still navigating these energies that I feel all day, every day. So if you feel like you need a reading, I'm feeling like there are some people here who literally came onto YouTube going, I feel like I need some guidance. And here I am. Here we are because this is your team that I know I'm tapping into, your team of guides. We're going to be using tarot today. My cat is doing her business in the litter box. So there is something you are needing to let go. What don't I need to let go, right? That's what I hear. Like, I almost hear you say, like, okay, yeah, what do I need to let go, right? I got some fed up people I can tell here. Like, almost like, I need something to direct me, to send me in a direction. So, Spirit, that's what we would like today. If you would send us in a direction. Now, I was feeling very witchy vibes. I wore, when I was getting ready for this reading, I wore a dress that I used as a witch outfit, and also tiger's eye and feathers, because I had on different earrings, um and then I heard tiger's eye in my mind, and so I was like, oh, let me get my tiger's eye earrings. And then we also have labradorite here along with the crescent moon. So let's see what's coming out here. Ooh, yeah, we got some sword energy. Oh yeah. Oh my. Sorry. It's just when lots of swords come out, it's like, oh my god, you must be really having a lot of thoughts and a lot of like ideas, a lot of mind chatter. Queen of Swords is here. Ace of Swords is here. And then we have Six of Swords. Okay, so I do notice that both of these have that sword just like lifted up in the air, almost like it feels like a slice. I don't know. I keep seeing like, no, no, like slicing the energies that no longer serve you. Um, so I see you coming into really this Queen of Swords energy, just like if it doesn't feel good, you're like, no, I'm good. Nope. It's almost like you can feel people's intentions before they even say a word. That's funny. You can feel them, you can sense them. Or you're noticing patterns, you're being perceptive about patterns that are repeating in your life. So that is interesting because we're sitting here talking about letting go, right? Needing to let go. And so I feel like old things are coming up for you. Like, why did that memory pop in my head? Why did I just think about that guy from high school? What? Why did I just think about the waitress that I had 20 years ago? Like there's these things coming up that spirit wants you to reflect on because they hold information as to the pattern that you are repeating that you're being called to break. What pattern are you being called to break? And with the Ace of Swords coming in, I feel like this is leading, that reflection is leading to your breakthrough in order to move on from whatever this pattern is. All right, Spirit, can you give me some more detailed information so that if those listening in can resonate with the reading? I'm seeing pounding fist on a desk. I just saw a rainbow, tennis shoes, like someone running, but like, but like old school tennis shoes, like the white tennis shoes, and they're very clean. It's like someone keeps their shoes very clean. I heard beaker. Me me me. I just wanted to make sure my microphone was closed so that you can hear me. I saw a truck, a black truck in particular. Seems like a Chevy to me. Like an older model. Maybe has some like rust or, dented areas on it. I'm seeing the woods. Thick woods behind someone's house. Seeing a red ball, or it could be a balloon. Which is it? I saw bouncing, so it must be a ball. Red. Okay. All right. If none of those resonate with you, that doesn't mean this reading is not for you. It just means if those did resonate with you, then pay extra close attention to the messages here. So, I do feel like for some of you, this Queen of Swords represents someone in your life that has been kind of helping you, pointing you in a direction, kind of guiding you. I feel like they've been there your whole life, actually. This could be a mother or a grandmother, or this could be just, for some one or a few, I'm sensing a guide that has been there from the beginning for you. A no nonsense kind of guide. They're really showing you the way. God, more. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. So you could be possibly an Aquarius, Libra, or Cancer, I believe. I have not looked up my air signs in a long time. I've gotten a lot of fire and earth. So let me make sure of my air signs here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I almost had it. So this could specifically resonate for you if you are those or you have those in your birth chart, maybe your rising or moon sign. This could be affecting you as well. But I just see you being in this time of worry and anxiety and making decisions based off of guilt and fear, and instead of making decisions out of what's best for you, you're making decisions. Yeah, you're really worried about what other people think is what I'm getting. And not just other people, but like the people that you have, built relationships with over time. But with you moving on in a new direction, it seems you might be worried about how they're going to take this. I mean, staying up at night, maybe waking up at all hours of the night, not able to go back to sleep. Dreaming, but it could be like disturbing dreams. I just see you going down a lot of rabbit holes, or a lot of what if rabbit holes, or a lot of like, just a lot of racing thoughts. But you're ready to move on from this. You're ready. You have done enough healing at this point that you are ready to move on from making decisions based off fear and anxiety and worried about what people you care about are going to think. You're really coming out of that. This is you moving to the next level. Sorry about that. My nose was itching so bad I couldn't take it anymore. I had to do one of those like aggressive like itches. Okay, so that's what happens when I'm connected to spirit. It's like the vibrations or something tickles my nose. All right, we have the judgment card here. So with this judgment card, and we literally have all swords and then judgment. Okay, so I just had to the recording turned off because I'm out of space. So I had to delete a few things to be able to keep recording, which makes sense because I just keep recording and recording without ever purging. So that to me, everything happens for a reason during a reading. So I really think you guys need to spend some time purging things that truly you don't need anymore, and there's no reason why you're holding on to it. You haven't used it in years, get rid of it. In order for the new things to come, you've got to get rid of the old. I hear that. I've been hearing that for a while now. High Priestess is on the bottom here, so I definitely see you as a very intuitive person. And it's time that you start listening. Like listening as if it was your best friend. Listening as if it was your mom giving you advice. Listening as if it was God or Jesus himself giving you this advice, because that is what your intuition is divine knowing, divine knowledge that is being given to you at any moment to help you on the highest path that you are wanting to take. You wouldn't be here if you weren't wanting to make a change in your life. Like I just feel like the life you've been living it's not bad. It's no means by bad, but there's more. You feel that there's more. You feel that there's something out there that you're supposed to be doing, and there's every day it feels like you're just wandering trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing. And this is when Spirit's asking you to trust in your intuition, to trust in the energy that you're feeling, and making decisions based out of where your heart is pulling you to. I just heard for some of you, you're like, I have a 9-to-5 job, or a regular job that takes up all my time and energy, and when I get home I feel like doing nothing. Been there. Definitely understand that feeling. And I don't have a solution to that, to be honest, because I was very blessed in my circumstances, and I still am, to be able to focus on this spiritual side of Okay, so my cat Tweak was using the litter box, and my other cat Smokey chose this opportunity to attack her, because otherwise he's scared of her all the time because she will boop 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 him. And he used that opportunity when she was distracted to get her. So again, everything happens for a reason. There may be someone out there who's waiting for you to be distracted to make their move. Also, with that message, I heard that when you're not so focused on the issues at hand, and you just start focusing on being creative and being intuitive and being innovative, then something will show up unexpectedly. That's interesting. Okay, so I did get the 7 of Pentacles. the Knight of Wands and the Six of Wands. You guys. So now we've transitioned from this sword energy, very lots of mental anguish and lots of thoughts about what to do and what things mean and who to trust, and just gosh, you're really torturing yourself, but I get it. I've been there. um Seven of Pentacles, and now we're transitioning from Pentacles into Wands, which is more earthy, fiery energy. This is where I feel more comfortable. I'm gonna be honest, I was uncomfortable in that sword energy, and now that the Pentacle and the Wands have showed up, I'm like, yes, this is my element. um so Pentacle with the Seven of Pentacles, this is a time of planning, growing, investing, organizing, persevering, just really reining, fine tuning things, really building a solid foundation for yourself in your life, your home life, your work life, your friend life. It's just this, I feel this cleaning up energy, cleaning up the things that just don't belong anymore, It's almost like it reminds me of like when a daycare is it first opens, it's all clean, or even your house when you first wake up, you've cleaned it from the day before and it's nice and clean, and then here comes the children. Here comes life happening, right? And so there's a mess and things are thrown everywhere, here and there and over there. And then you look around and it's like, oh my God, I gotta clean this up. And so you start cleaning up just little by little until it gets done. And no, that's not the most fun part, but it's necessary. It's necessary in order to grow and go on to the next thing. So with the Knight of Wands coming in and the Six of Wands, hold on a second. I feel like the Knight of Wands is actually more towards this Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so yes, there is something. I'm hearing there's something you need to do. Hold on. There seems to be some energy I have to figure out real quick. Okay, I keep hearing protection. That you are protected. The Knight, to me, coming in is like almost like protection for you while you do this phase of your life where you're cleaning up. Because that's so interesting. Because while you're cleaning up, you see how you're very focused on doing this organizing and planning. And then here comes that Knight, right? So you're not necessarily looking all around you. So this could be a time. So you're not watching your back right now while you do all that. And that's okay, because Spirit's saying, focus on that. We got you. We got you. We're protecting you. We're not going to let harm come your way. Even if something shows up that is like, what? Where, like, what? Out of left field, like say the dishwasher breaks. That's okay, because it's supposed to happen. Maybe you have a warranty and you get a brand new dishwasher, Like the things that are happening during this time of you planning and growing and building and creating that solid foundation and saving and investing. I just lost my total train of thought there. What? Okay, wow. Yeah, they got you. So they want you to focus on that, and then they got you. Everything that happens during that time is supposed to happen because it's leading you to the Six of Wands. It's leading you. You're coming out. Like once you get this phase, once you go through this phase and build that solid foundation, now this is when you can show up and shine and when people start asking you questions about what you're doing or, what you're working on, you won't fumble. You'll have an answer. You'll solidly be able to tell them what you're excited about. So this is like fulfillment. This is victory, and that you did build that solid foundation. And now you're able to actually see success from it. So Spirit's really encouraging you to be patient at this time, to be patient with your growth, with your healing, with your and I'm hearing saving. Like, it takes time to build things up. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's why that saying is there, because we get so impatient to be at the finish line. You know what the finish line is? There isn't one. Even when death happens, you transition into the next phase. So you're never done. So enjoy what's happening right now. Enjoy the process. You don't have to spend every waking moment on doing this. This is just where your focus is at this time. You do you. If you have the motivation and mojo to work 24/7 on your goals, go for it. But I just know that leads to burnout. So you want to take your time with this. Plus, things need to be able to soak in and take root. Yes, I'm hearing take root very loudly. So allow things to take root before you move on to the next thing. Because if you're not allowing things to absorb and take root and set in, then the next thing that comes in is just gonna sink in. It reminds me of when you're baking. If you don't let the dough rise, then when you bake it, it's not gonna do right? I don't know a whole lot about baking, so but you get my drift. Okay, so Spirit, where do we want to go next? Okay, I'm going to clear this energy because that feels like that is done. Okay. And I'm hearing for some of you that build the planning and building phase, that is your health. I'm hearing for some of you that's building a solid healthy lifestyle for yourself. Others, it's building up your savings. For others, it's continuing to be creative and put yourself out there in a creative way. For some of you, it's just another car. Maybe some of you are working on a car or building a car. I don't know. But vehicles can mean movement. So it's like, get a move on. All right. What's next here? This dress keeps reminding me of a dress that I wore when I was wearing a pearl necklace that my mom gave me to wear at my wedding. And I wore it to a wedding, which is when I would always wear it. And so the dress keeps riding up, and so the necklace was underneath, and I would pull the dress down where it's supposed to go. Eventually, that pearl necklace broke because of me pulling on my dress, and I didn't know until I got home. And I was devastated. Could cry right now thinking of it. But let me tell you something. When that necklace broke and I lost it, and I cried and I grieved it because it was my mom, who she's passed away. Now, anytime I heard pearl or pearl necklace or, anything to do with pearl, my ears would perk up. It's like, oh, pearl. It's like I knew that whenever I saw pearl or like something referred to a pearl, I knew that it was a sign or a symbol or a synchronicity from Spirit, or even my mom letting me know that I'm going in the right direction. So that came out for a reason. So some of you, there may be something that you lost, and you lost it because it becomes a symbol for you. It becomes a sign for you. I'm seeing crescent moon for some of you, tiger's eye, feather, just anything that you may have lost. It seems like for a reason. So don't be devastated for too long. Just start noticing the signs, okay? Spirit, was there anything else? Okay, I'm getting to get my... Well, I thought it was my animal cards, but now I heard my love cards. My love and romance. So what does the collective need to know about their love situation? And we'll see if this is platonic or romantic here. Okay, we've got closure. Not all connections are meant to be except closure. So yes, goes right along with that whole letting go. Being like cutting out the people that you don't need anymore, that are no longer good for you. They're no longer it feels like the veil has lifted, and now you're seeing someone for who they really are, and there's just this whole reflection period I see you going through of like, why did I get so involved with them? Why was I so attracted to them? Why did we stay in it for so long? And I ignored everything that my gut was trying to tell me about this person, because I'm hearing to forgive yourself, to give yourself grace and forgiveness, and just give yourself a break about it. You were supposed to go through that karmic relationship. It's not that you weren't strong. It's just that there were things you still needed to realize about yourself. There were things that you still needed to experience in order to get to the next phase of life, where we have wish coming out. Someone you wished for is coming into your life. So this is leading you, this closure, as tough as it may be. And I'm sensing for some of you, it is pretty tough. There's probably going to be a period of, I'm hearing shatter, like you feel shattered. I just see someone balled up crying. Like it's a very, it's someone that you've really put a lot of attachments on. And so to close out this window, or close out this connection fully is heartbreaking. It there's something to be grieved there, but that is just like clearing out old clothes so that new ones can come in. I don't want to compare a person to clothes, but you pick off the old flowers so that new ones can bloom, right? It's all part of the cycles of life and nature. And then we have individuality. So this is an important message for someone, that when this person comes in that you've been wishing for, it is so important that you maintain your individuality, because there are plenty of people out there that will take advantage of your good nature and of your empathetic heart and your compassion and your love. And so it is important that you maintain your individuality and you don't get lost in trying to please that person. So much so that you don't even know who you are anymore. Who's been there before? Okay. Anything else? Nope. We're going to get the animal cards now, which is where we're going to end. What animal cards? Oh, I'm getting my Woodland Wardens. I love this deck. Okay. So this is the Woodland Wardens. Yes, I love them. It's such a, it feels to me like there's Hogwarts, the video game. There's a place in the castle that has these beautiful tapestries on the wall, and this looks like the tapestry that's on the wall. This card that's bent is calling to me the Finch and Peach romance. Yes, so that confirms exactly why I was feeling love. Romance is here, but closure needs to happen first, okay? Romance is coming, but it's not something you need to focus on. And then we have the snail and the huckleberry. Trust in the invisible. Yeah, that's just what you're being called to do right now because you can't see the future and you can't see, you're in the unknown right now. Into the unknown. You know that song from Frozen? God, her voice. I can't get that high. Oh, Aurora and what's her name? Something Mendez. Oh, I'm so ashamed. Ida. I'm so ashamed of myself right now. Elsa. Frozen. Elsa voice actor. Idina Menzel. I wanted to say, yeah, anyways. Idina Menzel. Yes. Her voice is beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, so trust in the invisible. You're just going to have to go into the unknown. Listen to that song, Into the Unknown. It will resonate, I promise. All right, guys. So let's stop there. And thank you so much for watching. Apparently, there's something else I needed to say. I did want to say, though, that I have been doing channeled art lately. And so if you would like your own channeled art, you can go over to my Etsy shop at Spiritual High Oracle. I will have that in the description below. If you want to check that out. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading from me, you can head on over to my Etsy as well, where you can order a reading, or just hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok at Spiritual Teacher for You, and we can have a discussion there. Okay, you guys? I'm sending so much love and light to you guys. I know this is a difficult time being in the unknown and not knowing where life is going, but it's also exciting. And you're protected and loved. So, much love and light.